Do you guys know what this corner is? This is where you sit in timeout. Because you were bad. This is where you belong. No, I'm kidding! It's the game! We're in the beginner's guide. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna keep playing. Okay.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Let's go. Stage. I fooled you guys so hard. You guys fell for that. You guys are jokes. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Don't stop watching. Boom! Hey, this is like... Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. I know that was not the intention, but that scared the crap out of me. Oh right, the before was just beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you will be playing as me. Oh, we are gathering professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against the wall. Good, stay right there. No, I'm gonna move. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Hello. That's it. That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. Here are all my hopes and dreams. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There's a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. Here comes that bounce when you touch them. It represents people nearby. Ha ha ha! I'm terrible. Happy, wise, focused, successful. Everything was riding on this. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Oh look, it's the end of the level. It's the lamppost. It's a really nice lamppost though. Ah! Trapped! What's going on? You're the worst, man. What kind of director are you? Rainbow. What if I just keep going? Ah! Oh gosh.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution, social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
Ah!
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Who's funding him to do all that? Did I miss that part? Morbius trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. What's going on? I'm keeping my eyes open. Captain, what do we do? Help! As it says, whisper. The vision suddenly went black. I don't know why. Oh, the door! What's going on? Oh! Okay.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Aha. Dang it. Help, I'm blind! Someone talk to me. The only way to stop is to speak something. Man. Oh, there's another door. I didn't even see this one. Oh, you just gotta go talk to this guy. Only stop to speak something that is honest. I can't keep making these. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. It's draining.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming from? But then, even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out.
Aww.
After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
December 2010. Oh, I'm moving and I don't see a darn thing. What is this? Oh gosh! Why does that scare me? I'm on edge today. Ha, edge, get it? Nah. Where did this island come from? How did I get here? Oh, I move and it changes. The noise. Is that a person? How lovely. Is it the tree? It's not the tree. What's wrong? You look lost. Yeah, it's because I am lost. When I try to create, I feel empty. Can I jump? Nope. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start it again. Oh, yay! Need to see it to know why it stopped.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
If you can help me solve the puzzle, we'll find the machine. Deal? Deal. Perfect. Come along, I'll show you.
Because from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Just realized I didn't plug in my laptop. Okay, now just press the switch here. There we go.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
These are all the choices I've chosen. Oh. You have to open the door. There's no machine here. No, I don't remember having to go through that puzzle. But it wasn't true. Why did the walls just crumble? Don't worry about it, just keep talking. No! I'm constantly excited.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it looked
Man.
really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like,
This is terrible.
video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
No.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
Gosh.
I don't know.
I don't want to keep
This
going.
is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything
And we're back
for
to the
this
prison.
to stop.
She's in a prison. Gosh.
But it didn't stop.
No.
After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
May 2011. The machine. Hard? Is that what he says? Guard. Ma'am, glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. Begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. Very good. How did you know I was a woman? That's a question. Just be warned that someone called the press, so you might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing you should know about the machine. calls itself Coda. Bye.
And of course, it's the machine.
You stopped feeding us. People out there. It was only because of your creations that any of us can make it through. How could we possibly go back trusting you? It was only because of your creations that any of us can make it through every day. I've been so alone. Apologize for leaving me. No, nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. No, nothing? Alright then, I apologize to the people on your behalf. Oh, same doors, different people. My friends! Follows me to deliver the bad news. I have a troubling revelation. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. Let us show it that we are not failures. We destroy the machine or everything the machine created? Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Destroy him or his games? Man, I don't know. Don't kill a person. I don't know. And we're back to the stage. Oh! Boom. It's gonna scare me again. I have a gun now. Oh man, no. Coda, I'll make sure you are known forever.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
Isn't that what you're scared of? Oh.
And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Oh, this game. Oh!
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
I love the game. His games. But what's with the machine? down your weapon. Okay. No! No! No, I don't want to shoot him.
Can
No.
you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the
Oh.
thing that I always feel like I need. To be told that my work is good. That I am good. When
can't move.
someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
But I don't think you ended up that way.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. To my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. I'm sorry.
Is that it?